Good late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging with the Holstein passing in front of my screen while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Come on, Mars. Move along. I wanted to thank everybody for coming to the year-end review today and the loungers of the year and all that jazz. I'm going to show you those awards, and I'm going to tell you about the loungers of the week. And really, I do appreciate everybody who popped into the lounge. It was a good time. Had by all, I think. I hope, anyway. I have to get my stuff. It's across the room. Hold, please, ladies. Oh, wait, the light's getting better. Ooh. Sorry about that. You can see me better now. Okay. I always enjoyed watching the show back and reading the comments that I missed. A couple of people hadn't ever seen that I use a cookie sheet sometimes with my magnets to hold things in place, so they were getting a charge out of that. I'm going to go ahead and name everybody who came to the lounge today, and then I will name the loungers of the week, because we did have loungers of the week, and then I will tell you about the loungers of the year as well. So here's who all came into the lounge today, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas, Pat Hacker, RB, Watcher, Rocks, Piano Man, Babblefish, Kathleen, Osama, 123, DJ Fallen, You're Old, a.k.a. AA, Jeremy Chase, Natural Progressive. I want to tell you some things about... Okay, I'll remind me in a minute. This Old Stoner, Vesper Martini, Robin, The Organic Neighbor, Redneck Economics, Independent Outsider, Molly Dolly, Smitty, Peter Pot, Joy, Kate, Stephanie, Just in Time Prepping, Jilly Love, Batty, Sweet Grandma, and Dewey Bueno all entered the lounge today. It was really fun to have that big of a crowd. Natural Progressive, ages ago when I started the video series in the late 70s, which wasn't really the late 70s, it was spring of 2017. I used to do some horse analogies, I guess you'd say, in terms of not necessarily politics, but how horse herds act when they're punishing a member of the herd, and they ostracize the horse to the outside of the pack and don't let it in, and the way that it asks to get back into the herd for protection and all that jazz. It was mainly in relation to how people clutch pearls and freak out and don't want to be, I guess, known for thinking in a different way or looking into alternative research. That's what I do a lot. It's my hobby, is alternative research. Like, what is this reality? Is anything we've been told really true? Various, what many people call conspiratorial stuff. So I kind of use the horse in the natural habitat. I'm sorry, to explain that, I just thought I'd let you know, because I noticed you were commenting quite a bit about, the horsemanship and all that jazz. I apologize for this craziness. So anyhow, that's it. I hope you watched this video after all that. Loungers of the week are Jeremy Chase and Sweet Grandma. Jeremy tries to make the live gigs when he's not working. His comments are always funny, which I generally catch after the show, because I'm too busy looking for the answer during. The thing I dig a lot about him is his anti-war stance. He also purchased some Wars and Racket books at a good price and is promoting them in his area, which is wonderful. Jeremy has a different technique than I, shall I say. When he goes live and expresses his views on politics and the situation of our world. But we do really share... I think that we really share most everything in common. I'm not sure if he looks into alternative research a whole lot, but other than that, it's spot on. Same philosophy. Jeremy is always fun to have in the lounge. It's been a pleasure getting to know him over the past year or so. Thank you, Jeremy, for being the lounger of the week and for being a lounger. Sweet Grandma has gone through a few name changes. I think this one suits her the best. She has a fascinating life story, really, and I hope she'll do more videos about her various escapades and adventures. She unschooled all of her children. I think she has 9 children. Correct me if I'm wrong. She was, or is still, I'm sure she could still pull it off, a midwife. I find that to be extremely interesting. She has a unique outlook on life, and she's kind and sweet, and I enjoy having her as a lounger. Thank you, Sweet Grandma, for being a lounger and for popping in today. Now, the loungers of the year are, and this is where I have them on this, on my cookie sheet. It's just handy to have, ladies and gentlemen. Denise and Buddy Bates, those are their awards. Of course, these magnets are over top. These are kind of my not very good. I didn't paint these super well. It was, I think, at the beginning of my rock painting career. So, forgive me. But Lounger of the Year, Denise. This award is presented to a person who has been a terrific asset to the lounge and to humanity in general. Things are always brighter and more cheerful when she can make the live gigs. There has been no other person who has sent me more loungers and has promoted me than our dear sweet Denise. I'm looking forward to many more years of lounging pleasure or pain. And then Betty Bates, this award is presented to a person who is quite possibly the kindest and most thoughtful soul I've ever encountered in my life. Buddy always takes time to leave nice comments, and he watches most all videos I upload. He is responsible for my lounging and safety and style due to his gift of the Buddy bench on which I perch. Thank you for being a part of the lounge and for your friendship. So those, you'll be getting care packages. I will be sending Osama's stuff out as well. While I have you, I'm hoping that Natural Progressive is watching, because I do want to celebrate you next week in the lounge. If you want to get an idea of how we do the birthdays, just go through my list and go back to the last one we did. Who was it? Osama, maybe? Just take a look at one of the birthdays for a few minutes and you'll get an idea of how I do it. So, I just need your day of birth, year of birth, hobbies. I already know you're a horse person. We'll do, horsey stuff like what kind of saddle is this, or, I do visual aids, what kind of music you might like. I think I know where you stand politically, whatever interests you. And I think I know some of it already, which is really nice. Really good to have you in the lounge as well. I'm done. That's it. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say about the whole situation. Congratulations to the LOYs, or just LOY, Loungers of Year, and the LOW, Loungers of Week. Love ya. You get a prize for Lounger of the Week. Remember, you can request a video, you can request a game theme, you can have me send you doodads, or you can do a recorded video and I'll put it up on YouTube of us on the phone. Well, I'll be sitting here. You'll be on the phone on speaker. Love you. Bye.